A9.
Hashtag underrated hype TV A9 Deborah Cox. Things just ain't the same. Circa 1997 at junction_int. Hashtag first TV A9C.
Ooh, I have loved that song since I was 14 years old. And that song is from the year I turned 14. That was from the Money Talks soundtrack. And seeing that video on my feed reminded me of when I was a kid, 13, 14. When this video came out, I was 14. So I really had a crush on Deborah Cox. I remember thinking she was so beautiful. And it's like, well, how did you end up gay? And people have different courses in life, and that needs to be okay. Yes, I did have a crush, a major crush on both Deborah Cox and Brandy. Yes, they are absolutely beautiful. Were and are. Yes. I follow them both on social media. And yeah, you could say like I was a confused gay boy. Oh my gosh. Because I always thought Deborah Cox was so beautiful and diva. I realized this is the thing that I didn't realize was like, Aaron, I think you like men more, honey. Because I was very attracted to Deborah Cox. But I realized in that video, I was particularly attracted to her hair. I don't want to say attracted to her hair. I'll say most interested in her hair. Going back and looking at that video as a 40-year-old man preparing for the show, I noticed that, oh wow, that video had a lot of, as my lesbian friend used to say, a lot of shots of her fun bags, a lot of cleavage, a lot of all of that. And yeah, my lesbian friend was like, I call them fun bags, talking about all of the cleavage that Deborah Cox showed in that video. And watching the full video on her, what is that called? I've linked it in the information. Whatever. Her video, like she was showing, that 24-year-old Deborah Cox was showing more cleavage that I've been showing with this robe. Anyway. And honestly, thinking back to that time, you saw the guy coming out of the pool. I was always like most interested in that shot because that was back in the day before YouTube, and you can just click pause on a video and be like, ooh, yes. I also would have done that on another music video where a dude showed his leg and foot in the video when he was laying down with this woman. And I said that like I was so disgusted. Woman. No. But if we had YouTube, I would have been able to just press pause on the sexy. And I would have realized, oh, well, maybe I am really most attracted to the man. But this video had me thinking about a lot. And the fact that different life experiences, not sexual or anything like that, because I do believe that I had a very good upbringing, very good childhood. Life experiences in general can lead a person one way over the other. Because, again, the Kinsey scale says most people are somewhere in the middle to varying degrees. And I think Gen Z is starting to accept that. And one of my former trainers at the gym, he was Gen Z. And he's hetero, but his twin brother is homo. And this was such an interesting thing because he explained because his brother came out to him as homo. People, love is the answer. True love, period. If we all learn to love each other, that will solve it all, period. Anyway, all of us. He was talking about how his brother came out to him at a young age. And I know there are people who've been on hashtag #VerseTV in the past who were like, yeah, gay is fine, but don't come out too young. Don't do that too young. And he was talking about how his twin brother came out to him when they were in like the 3rd grade. And his response was, that's interesting because I'm always attracted to girls. I've always been attracted to girls.